Um, I guess I'm just playing this by myself. But in any case, welcome back to Skyrim VR, where I'm just gonna take a look around this tutorial area for a second. There's something blue over there, caught my eye. Looks like it's just a rock. I don't know why there's blue on that rock. I also noticed something. There's like a shrine up there. It's definitely a background element, but wouldn't it be cool if we could gain access to it? I can try, but it looks like there's a big invisible wall here to prevent you from doing just that. Oh, look at that. That's the Oblivion spoiler. Also, I just got an email? What? Gave me a notification from, like, really long ago? For some reason. Just decided that now was the appropriate time to tell me. To remind me to work on my writing, when that was for hours ago. Like, Jesus. Okay, what were we doing? We were doing a quest. We were doing a quest to find out what happened to us last night. Whoops. Keep forgetting which buttons do what. I've awoken from a night of debauchery. Yes, indeed. So, chat, I know that you're probably very... Oh, wait, who am I talking to? I'm gonna have to save all the real commentary for when people arrive. Hello, sir.
With any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Kind of implying that there's a hold out there where they don't really care that you're fiddling with locks. Oh wait, Riften. Yeah. I wonder if the guards in Riften say that. They shouldn't. Because, let's be honest, they're all in the pocket of the Thieves Guild. Everyone's looking the other way with the Thieves Guild. Yo, there's a goat. Traveling the same road as me. Well, goat, we will let's continue on. Hello, Stormcloaks. This is my goat. Oh, looks like we're going different ways. Bye-bye, goat. I've decided that I'm not fast traveling because I just want people to show up. Oh, damn, there's a dragon over there. Well, really they're wyverns, but whatever. Here he comes. Come on down here. Hello? Hello? Yes, right here. Well, Mercurio, we're gonna get to fight a dragon. Haven't done this in a while. Face me! I think I have to get closer. What? Oh, I gotta wait for him to come down. Oh, you finally arrived. I've been playing this for like 10 minutes already. Come down here, you! Maybe I can punch his tail fast enough. No. Red guards. You guys might want to get out of here. I need to land. Ow! I'm on ice. Land! Damn you! Marcurio's gonna kill him before I get a chance to land a shot. Wolves make the potion that kills it in 2 hits. What potion? I don't know what potion that is.
Well,
this shout is useless. I need to use the correct one. The shout that brings him down. Hello, Dragon Cake. Welcome to the stream. Alchemy 100? Well, that's easy to get using an enchanting loop, right? If I believe. You get motion sick playing VR. No, I'm very, very used to it. It differs from system to system, though. I get way more queasy playing with an Oculus than I do with a PlayStation VR, because I guess my eyes have adjusted to PlayStation VR. Okay, it's ready. Yeah, that's right. According to the game rules, you're finding a place to land, right? No, he crashed! He didn't land, he crashed. Look at that. I've never seen that happen before. They've always landed for me. Oh, he's glitching out. There we go. It was pretty damaged. Marcurio did a lot to that guy. Oh, this must have been where he spawned. Just took a couple punches to bring him down. Oh, hang on, I missed a chat. 1 second. How do I check that again? Oh yes. Broadcast comments. Can you say science bish after using the potion? Yeah, science. Oh, hang on. That one looked interesting as well. Once the landing dragon glitched and the dirt trail went up into the sky. Oh my god. Into the sky? Well, it is called Skyrim, so what do you expect? Oh, chat, I am going to announce what game I'm starting next. After I'm done something. I will not be playing Transport Tycoon. I've decided.
Whoa there!
Oh.
I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
a fight.
We turned into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yes. I'm not going to play Open Transport Tycoon, because I played it for a little bit, and after a while it kind of becomes pointless. In the same way that Roller Coaster Tycoon becomes pointless when you play it for several hours. The only reason I'm not playing it is because it lacks scenarios, so there's nothing you can win. The only way to win is to play for like 100 years, and the game's like, congratulations, it's the year 100, 2100 or whatever. Anyway, I will be doing Metal Gear Solid 2, and I think if I rebind some controls, I could actually use the trigger for pressure-sensitive buttons instead of the actual button. So, on an emulator, because I want to preserve the analog button controls, especially with the firing specifically, because you can like half pull the trigger for a shorter trigger pull in that game, and I want to preserve that type of functionality. You could use a DualShock. I didn't know that had the pressure-sensitive buttons. I guess I could get an adapter for a PlayStation 2 controller. Then I wouldn't have to do anything with software. I just have to buy hardware. But in any case, I'm gonna figure things out. I tried it myself. Oh, with the PS3 controller? Maybe I'll try it if it's proven to work. Sure thing. Maybe that's how I'll go about it. PS3 controller. Yeah, I know what you meant. So, it does have analog buttons.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I love Rorikstead. I'm sorry?
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
That sounds pretty bad.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda.
Oh.
And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
What are you gonna do? Kill me? I need to find Sam and the staff in order to get Gleda back.
You didn't seem to need either to sell Gleda to the giant in the first place. I think you'll figure it out.
Fine, Jesus.
All right, then.
Rude. I know I did steal his goat, but I was under the influence of sanguine at the time. Yep, he's still following me. Oh god, his farm. The entire farm despawned! That's gonna affect his crops. My god, the pop is ridiculous. This is why I think the whole quest is a dream sequence, because that goat was never here and never is again. Right, but the items that you pick up remain in your inventory, so I don't know how you would make that a dream. A fox, hello. Goodbye. You're about to get eaten by that wolf. Oh! Mercurio, the fox lover. You didn't have to do that, Mercurio. You know that, right? Magic. Yeah, I guess it is. Sanguine magic. Well, there's the goat. Okay. I'm gonna run in there with the slow time and beat him to a pulp. Oh, I didn't actually need to use the slow time. I just managed to slaughter him. Okay, cool. Yay! Grok? I'll take the goat. Thank you. Come with me. Come along, goat. Another thing I'm going to play soon is modded Skyrim. So we're going to do the Session 0 modded Skyrim stream. Probably after I've started. He wasn't an enemy? What do you mean he wasn't an enemy? He's a giant. He's not going to like have giant lines of dialogue. He's dead, and that's what counts. Hang on, I got a ping. I should check if that's important. Not everyone knows I'm streaming right now. Oh! Perfect. Okay, it was just dragon cake. Furnishing me with the information that I need to know, which is very, very kind and very generous. I will consult that before I stream. Maybe get it set up in advance soon enough. I have 2 PS3 controllers, so you know it works out. One was in a dumpster, and people thought it didn't work, I guess. But you know, I charged it, and it worked. I played some games with it, so you know, dumpster controllers, everybody.
Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might know me.
I brought your goat back.
You talked to Reldith yet? She's like a mother to me.
Your goat appears to be eating your cabbages.
Gladder! I still can't figure out why you stole her. You left a note explaining it, but half of it was gibberish and the rest had mead spilled on it.
I was still drinking
Only bit
mead!
I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun, and even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you could try
Isolde.
there. See you.
Isolde. Which means we need to walk over to Whiterun. That's not too far. I can see it in a distance, in fact. Having a jolly jaunt through Skyrim. Come on, Mercurio, don't dawdle. Let's go. Well, this isn't Oblivion. I don't need to be collecting that. Wow, that planet must be close. Well, moon. That moon must be close. I wonder if they're ever going to set a game in this universe, but on a different planet. I love hearing this voice actor trying to hide his Australian accent. He plays a lot of Dunmer, right? Because it really comes... Oh. Imperial business. Well, you know what loyalties Kitty Fisticuffs has.
For the glory of the Empire!
Yeah, that's right. I'm taking healing potions from the sick and dying. Well, I guess he's already lost an eyeball. Doesn't really need to die, too. Imperial business. Y'all lost the war already. This dude is an essential NPC.
You're trespassing.
My guy. What's your problem? Oh, there he goes. He got really angry at me. So he just stood there staring at me with a look of shock. Hilarious. Ugh, what was I saying before I got into that? Oh yeah, they should make an Elder Scrolls game set on that, like that planet. Or something. Well, I don't think either of those are planets. That one looks like it's close enough to this planet that it's gonna crash into it. Like, they're literally touching. If a planet was that big in the sky, it would be about to hit the Earth, right? I guess they're not planets, because in lore they're like pieces of some dead god's body. You always stream on days where I end up with pizza for dinner. Weird. I had pizza on Friday, personally. Dragon? Oh, what's this? Gold? a little jab to the eye ought to take care of that. Oh, he dodged it, bastard. Got him. Got your leg. Come down here. Come down here. Come down here. Nice. Nern roots. I can ignore. I don't see any other planets in the sky. Are there only 2 satellites of this planet, or maybe we're all orbiting really close to some other even greater gravitational pull? I don't know, man. I just feel like we could go into the far future of Skyrim and have like a sci-fi Tamriel. That would be awesome. That's what they should have done with Starfield. Could have a mission where you came to Tamriel or something. Like, oh, your ship crashed on this medieval planet. You can find your way out before you get killed by Draugr or whatever. Well, this looks mystical. Almost magical. If I was a peasant, I'd drink that water to cure my syphilis. I don't know. I don't have syphilis, but peasants do. Yeah, that's right. I'm just saying, it looks like the locals would have superstitions. Also, maximum VR immersion. I think you actually have to shout IRL when you do the dragon shouts. You mean you want me to learn the words and shout it out while when I do the shout? I guess that would be pretty nerdy, but I guess I could do that. So let me learn the words. Yes. Okay. We go to magic. We go to shouts. I'm gonna do the slow time. I only have 2 slow times. Well, whatever. There's also dragon aspect. Well, it only shows the English words here. I only know Fus Ruda for force. Unrelenting force. Like those DS games that wanted you to scream as loud as you could. DS games? You mean Spirit Tracks, Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Where Dragon Cake, yes, I did see that. Thank you very much.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Really?
I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important.
Phantom Hourglass 2, both of them, huh? 69 gold.
Thanks for wasting my time.
I don't want to get involved with your bullshit, man. I gotta read the chat now. Also, world ends with you has DS screaming functions. Oh, okay. Did I equip Unrelenting Force already? I'll do that one, since I know the words. Special request for Juno. Hey, it actually worked. Look at that. Does this Skyrim support voice recognition. No. I would assume that's only the PC version with mods. Ah, what a beautiful night. Wonder what kind of asterisms the people in Skyrim have. Wow, they milk Skyrim so hard, but they can't have mic functionality. Yeah, well, this isn't the special edition. They should have added it to the special edition. You could set up your microphone, like scream, and the shouts. It would mean that you wouldn't have to equip the shouts, right? You could just say it in English or in the Dragon speak, and the game would know which shout you want to do. It would require a lot of memorization, though.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
Ugh, every time I come by these guys, it's like, yes, yes, I got Karjo killed in the first 3 episodes of Skyrim or whatever it was. You'd get used to it. Yeah, you'd definitely learn it. Especially if you only want to use 1 or 2 shouts. But also, if someone else was in the house or you were just playing somewhere in public, they would just hear you screaming shouts every now and then. Zawaldo! Yeah, I'll do that one when I do the slow time shout. Imagine if you had to scream unrelenting force, like magic missile. That's even lamer than knowing the words in the dragon speak. That would be real immersion. I once watched a video of this guy who was trying to play Mario Maker, but each movement was bound to a voice command instead of buttons. So it was just there like shouting orders in sequence, and the game was trying its best to keep up. It did not go well. I think that channel is called Doug. I don't know. It's been recommended to me a bunch.
Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
So, oh, hello.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Okay, how much do I owe you?
It's not about the money, really. I wouldn't have given you the wedding ring on credit if you weren't so obviously in love.
Oh.
But if there isn't going to be a wedding, the least you can do is give the ring back. That was one of my best pieces.
Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
Damn! $2,000 gold? What kind of a ring was it? If I gave you a pile of rubies as tall as you, it wouldn't be 2,000 gold. Not in this game.
How could you forget? You met at the full moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook.
Ooh.
I'm sure your bride-to-be will tell you when and where, if she still wants to marry you when you tell her you can't afford the ring.
Ooh.
Farewell.
Okay, fine. Witchmist Grove. Also, what was that chime? I didn't make that... I didn't do any commands that would make the chime happen, but I heard the chime. The chime that haunts me in my dreams. It says on air. I missed your joke about the shonen anime. That's very good. That's very good. Dark Metamorphosis. Soul Steel. Does anyone know that one? Does anyone get that one? Another Japanese property where the main character screams the name of his moves. If anyone gets that one, they get 10 internets, 10 internet points. Alright, I'm not gonna walk this time. Oh, looks like I've already been there. Man, I can't believe soul gems are allowed in Skyrim. Isn't that, like... Oh, I'm about to die. Time to go to Sovngarde. Oh wait, I'm going into a soul gem instead. That should be illegal. Oh, my bride-to-be was a hag raven. In this resolution, she doesn't look so bad, right?
For you to return to consummate our love.
Actually, I was ready to get my ring back.
What? You want it for that hussy Esmeralda with the dark feathers, don't you? I won't let her have you.
You know, they could have had the giant say words. Or did they have the giant say words? I don't even know. Because they had the hag raven say words. Necromancy? Bad. Yeah, I get it. Skyrim says it's pure evil to use soul gems on humans, don't do it. But then there's no consequence for doing it. Exactly. It's not a crime that can be witnessed by other people. Which means that it's perfectly legal. Besides, it's the same for animals, right? Don't they go to, like, Hircine's realm when they die or something? Hircine? The god of the hunt, or is that different? Soul stealing for enchantments and not letting the soul into the afterlife equals fine. Yeah, apparently. In a world where the afterlife literally exists and you can travel to it and back. Is it just me, or are the load times atrocious in this version of the game? I was testing out Skyrim Special Edition for how bad it would mess up my computer while I was streaming it. And I didn't know that game was so small. Like, I thought it was a complete next-generation overhaul. But nope. It's still 15 gigabytes and runs at ultra high quality on my old laptop. So, you know, that modded stream will definitely be coming soon.
Once I've made enough money trading... Excellent. Sorry it didn't work out. You kept saying it would be a huge ceremony at Morvenskar. You said you even had some magic staff that would handle all of the guests.
Ah, right.
Farewell.
They were gonna conjure the guests. What? You know what that staff does? That means they were gonna conjure Daedra to attend the wedding. Ugh. The things drink makes you do. Makes a Khajiit think a hag raven is another Khajiit. Crazy. What exactly is the cutoff point for that bounty that it's talking about here? Oh well. And now we're going to a fort here. That's odd. Looks like I can get to it from Kynes Grove. The Apprentice Stone. What about, like, the Master Stone? Where's that? That makes you not take double damage from spells. Whatever. Gotta entertain myself somehow with these tips that keep popping up during the extra long loading screens of Skyrim VR. Oh look, there's the fort. Fortnite. God, I keep thinking about how funny it was when Elden Ring first came out and all the Japanese people were really confused. Like, where's the fort at night? I'm coming back at night and there's no fort. Oh, very funny. Bandits. They appear to be just chillin'. I love how his expression changes instantly upon dying. The little, what is that? Wet willy in his ear, and he died. They're just here fishing, drinking mead, doing some sorcery.
They drink all day and night. Why?
You work the forge.
Why do they need me to do this? We use magic, not weapons. I swear, they're making me do this for a laugh. At least I'm not dealing with
He really doesn't like making
I don't know how I
weapons.
feel about what goes on down there.
I've had Nara's. Nasty fella.
Well, I thought I punched you. What the hell? Oh my god. I think they've got a drinking problem here. What do you think, Mercurio? There's empty wine bottles everywhere! What the hell is this? How did they drink this much wine? More? Oh, wait. They're not the alcoholics, are they? That one's in the wall! This was my doing! They used the staff. The Daedra drank it. Oh, is that what you're thinking? If they really did summon the Daedra, it probably would have killed them, right?
don't like the looks of this.
I think I drank all that wine. Me and Sanguine and Mercurio, of course. Who was actually there the whole time, I'm sure. Was probably really weirded out by the fact that we were marrying a hag raven, but the fact that he didn't divorce us on the spot means that he's really trusting. Hey, Mercurio. It's... Oh, never mind. Still fighting. Oh, but he just creams that guy. Okay. Step into the portal. Hey, I see that. Don't think I don't see that where that texture meets. So this is Sanguine's Realm of Oblivion, huh? Everyone's just 3 clones of the same guy eating at the table. This is awesome. Taffy? Huh. Cool. The wedding guests. Yeah. Suppose they could have been the wedding guests that he was talking about and not, you know, all those Daedra. Here, let me pour you some. Sanguine's Realm is lame because it's just a throwaway quest. They didn't want to put too much effort into it. But that sky doesn't say party to me, you know? And neither does this area. Sanguine, he's very natural with his party area. Like, this looks more like Sheogorath's realm.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
Sam Guavina. Fuck off.
I thought
quite
you
a trip.
might
Where
not
are
remember
we?
your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff.
I have all the things needed to repair it.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment. And you
really
did just
spread
that. I
merriment.
haven't been so entertained in at least 100 years.
Oh, so all this was just a prank?
Just a prank? Just a prank? The Daedric Lord of Debauchery does not deal in mere pranks. This may have begun as a minor amusement, but it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff.
Yeah, that's the right choice for that character model. Why is there a Daedric Prince of Debauchery that has the exact same conception of what debauchery is than humans? Wouldn't Daedric debauchery be a little different? I mean, I guess stealing a goat is different, but nobody.
My pleasure.
Nobody
But
enjoyed
I
it
think
very
it's time
much.
for you
There's
to
no
go.
merriment
No
involved.
fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Nope. He just insta-teleported me. There was no wind-up to that one. Oh, I'm back here. Wait a minute. I guess that might lend credence to the fact that this wasn't a dream, because we're exactly where we started.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
We're in Dawnstar. Also, what you just said is very
Sorry.
conceited.
My mind
Thank
was
you
just somewhere else.
very much. I'm leaving.
You need a room. Drink.
Okay. Well, we did that. Did we start anything else last stream? Or was that it? Let me check. Oh, right. We were actually gonna do a thing with this guy. With this dude in this bar.
I know you.
No, you don't.
Yes, my son. What is it?
Oh,
I can help
another
with?
Daedric princess?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
What does she do with the
Who can
memories?
say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions
Maybe
are far
they're
from
just
innocent.
tasty. She just likes eating them. Yummy.
This way, my son.
Female Daedric princes are still called princes, not sure why. Well, I mean, he called her a Daedric lord. I guess that doesn't mean that she's necessarily a Daedric prince. Like one of the big 10 or whatever, however many there are. It's kind of like how you still call the captain of like a sailing ship sir, despite or regardless of whether or not the captain is a woman. I think that's how it works. Still say sir. But I guess some people prefer ma'am. Well, we gotta talk about something on this climb. Jeez. He's not even running, he's just walking. Pick up the pace, my dude! Ma'am is a funny word. Yes, but what other word is in the feminine voice that denotes authority? Ma'am is one of them. I don't know anymore. Miss, I guess, but that's more general. Empress? That's not really what I meant, but I get what you're saying. Like, if you didn't want to call the Empress every time, how would you refer to her? Like, Your Highness is gender neutral. My lady? That's very archaic, but it works. Not to be confused with m'lady. The neck beard thing. Yes, my lady, ooh woo. Get out of here. Alright, discussion over. You guys. We're almost there, finally! Is that a saber cat? Oh boy. That appears to be a saber cat. Yeah, let's fight it. Ave Maria. Nightcaller Temple. kitty cats lived here. Yeah, lived. Who knows? Those might have been Khajiit that happened to be born on a certain date. That's so unfair. It's like your brother is a house cat and your sister is a saber cat and you're just a man. That's gotta be so weird. There's anti-Talos rhetoric on this stand here, and also my companions are gone. I guess I shouldn't have entered before they were ready. Oh!
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Okay.
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
Yeah, good thing nobody went in the temple, right?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because
Okay.
the rituals would last for months
Anestazine
or
gas
even
from
years.
Star Trek.
The miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Oh.
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual... Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In
Why?
some cases, a few never awoke at all.
Yeah, that born on a certain date thing is the mushrooms talking for sure. Yep.
Once we get inside, all become clear.
I'm thinking this guy must be one of the priests and he's dreaming himself into my brain or something.
What the?
What? What?
This way, my son.
He says my son. It's a little strange. I'm gonna read the Talos mistake because that's a little interesting sounding. The Talos mistake by Leonora Venatus, Imperial Liaison to the Aldemiri Dominion. Yeah, this is definitely not propaganda. As citizens of the Empire, are of course familiar with the deeds of Emperor Tiber Septim, but it is the Emperor's ascent to godhood as Talos that is the subject of this work. So, what game was that, or was that just in the lore? I don't really get what the deal is with Tiber Septim. Until Tiber Septim's death, there had been but 8 divines: Akatosh, Debella, Arche, 3 Enithar, Stendar, Mara, Kinnereth, and Julanos. These gods were and are worshipped throughout the Empire, and while some may have different names in these varying provinces, for example, Akatosh is known as Ariel to the Aldemir, and Arche is sometimes known as Arche. All are recognized and revered by all races and cultures of Tamriel. It's kind of weird. But when Tiber Septim passed to Aetherius, there came to be the 9th divine, Talos, also called Ysmir, the Dragon of the North. The man who was so loved in life became worshipped in death. Indeed, it can be argued that Talos, the 9th divine, became even more important than the 8 that had preceded him, at least to humans. For he was a god who was just a man, and through great deeds actually managed to ascend to godhood. And if one human could achieve such a feat, couldn't it be done again? Couldn't all humans aspire to achieve divinity? Hey, you're encroaching on a different game series' whole deal, alright? Get out of here. This is not divinity. Also, we thought, we humans, and so we continue to worship Talos and revere him as the ultimate hero god. That was then, this is now, and now we know the truth, we were wrong. As citizens of the Empire, we all experienced the horrors of the Great War, and it was not until the signing of the White Gold Concordat, the treaty between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion, that we once again knew peace. Oh my god! One of the most important stipulations of that treaty, as every Imperial citizen is well aware, is that Talos can no longer be worshipped as a god. This edict shook the very foundations of the Empire. There were those who rebelled against the law, and indeed some still do. But wasn't it the Aldmeri Dominion that started that war in the first place? But the citizens of the Empire must know this. This is written with a gun to the author's head. Seriously! A crossbow! A loaded crossbow! The Emperor did not agree to outlaw the worship of Talos because it was demanded by the Thalmor, the ruling body of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Emperor agreed to outlaw the worship as Talos because it was the right thing to do. Oh. Oh. Oh, I get it. And they're like, guys, trust us. The Thalmor had nothing to do with it. Today, the Emperor, and indeed the Empire itself, recognizes that allowing the worship of Talos was a mistake. For by doing so, by allowing the worship of the Talos as a divine, here goes the mental gymnastics, the Empire actually did its people a great disservice, for this only succeeded in weakening the memory of the man, Tiber Septim, and his many extraordinary though mortal deeds, and pushing people away from the 8 divines, the true gods, who do deserve our love and reverence. And so, the Empire admits it was wrong. The Talos mistake will not be repeated. May we find centuries of peace and prosperity with our new Thalmor friends, and continue to share a spirituality that binds together all cultures and races of Tamriel. So, the humans got their own god, and let's not pretend that other races don't have their own god. The Dunmer have their own god.
Give
now,
me
humans...
just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Oh, okay. The humans got their own god, and the Aldmeri Dominion waged a war on them for it. Oh. Oh boy, this is the miasma, isn't it?
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
I'm breathing! Is that a problem? Oh, interesting. There's a staff down there. I see it. That must be part of the ritual?
Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woe.
Trying to get a good look at it.
We must reach
it's kind of
the
blurry
inner
from here.
and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna use this. It's a little hard to see. Oh, well, why do I have Mirak's staff? What does it even do, anyway? Oh, God, it goops everywhere! Ah, why is it gooping everywhere? Oh, I don't want this! I don't like this at all! Oh, uh-oh, the orc party is indeed waking up. Time to test out this new thing I got. The Sanguine Rose. And a Daedric Defender has come to my aid. Hooray! Can you not miss, though? That's more like it. Oh my god! Nice job, dude. Oh, his name is Kinval. Cool.
Priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Yeah, these guys were elves, man. They just look like elves. He's not gonna back up, is he? I can just get as close as I want. Oh yeah, look at that! I don't know which eyeball it is that you can see that on, but yeah, he got teeth. but he doesn't have eyeballs. He just has the illusion of eyeballs. Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library.
There he goes.
And confirm it can be done. I suppose there's...
Stop examining your buff guy and help me. How can you tell he was buff? He was wearing full armor.
Comes from personal experience. I was a priest.
I knew he was a priest. I knew it. You're a liar. Why keep it a secret?
The orcs invaded the temple. I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Awesome.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Look, what?
There may be a way to
huh?
this barrier.
What? Why am I doing this again?
It comes from personal experience. Yes, you're right. When the orcs raided the temple, I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her,
alright.
I still have my key to the library.
I don't know why we had to have that conversation a second time, but let's go to the library. To the library!
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Yeah, just let me in. Nope, no awakened here. All I see are some corpses. Varieties of Daedra. Their clothes are unique. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this. It sounds interesting. Vermina robes. Oh yeah, they're purple. That's nice. Nice purple. Be good for fashion. If this game had fashion souls, man, I'd be winning all the fashion souls. Waking up again after 20 years sleep just to be knocked out again by a cat, like immediately. 2 bonks on the head. Oh,
this library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
hope the tome we need is still intact.
It wasn't called Varieties of Daedra, was it?
They mustn't stop! Feel the benevolence of Mara. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can...
Yeah, oh, he activated the stuck item glitch. Look at that. Oh, it got unstuck.
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The Dream Straw. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
It's a big old fat book, can't miss it.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Found it! The Screaming Skull! He wants me to check the balcony. Oblivion book. Why aren't these books ashes? Like, a lot of them are just books.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
That say burned book, but they just look like bound, like leather tomes with a little fire damage on them. Like a little fire damage. A very little amount of fire damage. Oh, it's literally pointing me exactly where I need to go. I'm starting to remember this quest. I did do it, and I know what is happening next.
Yes, my son.
Found it!
Let me take a look.
Whoa, that's not the same
Tomorrow
book.
be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid
Watch
known
out!
as
That mace is
Vermina's
sharp.
torpor.
Christ.
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real
Hell
world.
yeah. Oh, but look, the cover is the same. It's just a different thickness as the real book. That's impossible.
Oh, it should. Sadly, I have yet to see it function.
I'm a
As a
test
sworn
subject.
priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Oh. Where can we find the
I
torpor?
believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Let's go! I can't wait to experience the Dream Stride. It sounds like a fun new drug. Actually, it sounds awful. It's like I've been breathing in this miasma, and now you want me to drink like sleepy potions? That'll make me Dream Stride?
Laboratory adjoining.
Never should have come.
Oh, this one's we got a live one here. Live one. Got him.
Now that they've been dealt with, it should be in a small bottle. I'll begin searching up here.
Which, of course, means that it's not here. I found some torpor. I'll take that, though, too.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
What will the Dream Stride feel
You'll
like?
be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own.
Interesting.
Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
Now is not the time to discuss the nuances of torpor.
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Huh.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
All right.
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Okay. Is it a quest item, or is it a potion? Ah, there it is. Enter the Dream Stride for an unknown length of time. Oh!
The orcs have
I'm
breached
tripping.
the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma. But brother,
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to...
I've made my
Then
peace.
it's
I'm
decided.
ready.
Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this city with our lives if necessary.
Lead to the death.
Where's the miasma? Oh, up there. Oh, I can't fight. I'm just going. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run.
Not quite good enough.
Ah, there we go. That dude just took a warhammer to the face, and he was fine.
What was that? Time to end
That's right, get miasma'd. Doesn't seem to be working. What? How did I get here? I did it!
It worked. Mara be praised.
Mara be praised indeed.
You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I was really there.
How I envy you. I can... Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it
Indeed.
later. We need to proceed.
My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead.
I thought you were sworn to
We must
Mara.
reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Alright, let's get at the skull of corruption.
Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Dawnstar!
Ooh, we fell over that table. That one's dead. That one's not.
For Lady Mara!
Hey, there's some clothes right there. That's not alive.
That the best you can do?
There it is!
Wait.
Oh, they're still alive. I guess they just woke up.
There, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir.
Wait!
I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of
I was in
Mara.
his memory?
You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you
T-Dog,
leave
guess
no
what?
choice.
You slept in.
Take heed, they've arrived!
Vermina, forgive me.
Hell, put you, Arender.
I saw through your eyes?
Knew Varen and Thoric. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
No, they were just mad. They were trying to kill us!
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend. It's time. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual.
T-Dog, I'm mad.
Lady Mara.
I'm sorry you missed the whole stream. I'm gonna do this skull and then I'm turning it off. I'm sorry, Timmer. I'm so sorry. You can watch the VOD as usual. I know. Lots of people don't even care that they can watch the VOD because I want the interactability, but still. Funny stuff happens.
And leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, to send the skull to
T-Dog. Yes, Timmer?
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you.
GLaDOS?
Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands
It's not the
you.
same. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna let him do it. Cause if he takes it, I'll just kill him anyway.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
How can the skull be affecting
Or holds that
Dawnstar?
The skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long. I fear its game. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it.
So, he destroyed the skull?
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
So we're done then?
Yes. The skull has been destroyed, and Dawnstar is
Why are
safe.
your hands still
I
sparkling?
constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Oh.
There's no need to thank me. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
You can take him as your companion. Very interesting. And no, they didn't deactivate him for the cutscene. You can just stop him and ask him all about whatever you may please. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it! You can marry him. Well, it's too late. I already have a husband and a wife. The wife is dead. I killed her. She was a hag raven. But still. Just gonna leave. Just gonna walk out. Is Mercurio gonna be there? Because he kind of abandoned us. He followed us up to the fort and then he didn't come in. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, chat. That was that. That was a very interesting quest. To be honest, I forgot about Mercurio. Even after we gave him this snow elf armor and this cool wreath. Just look into those eyes. Those are eyes of pain because of what you said, Timur. Anyway, it's time for me to go, chat. Thanks for joining me on today's episode of Skyrim. This will be the last time that I will play this game. Skyrim VR, that is, not just Skyrim. Maybe just this file. Anyway, Skyrim Special Edition modded playthrough, or just modded stream, coming soon, and Metal Gear Solid 2 coming soon, and we're gonna keep plugging away at Oblivion and Zelda in the meantime. So, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.